Chapter 6. The Money and the Ticket. Jason did not sleep on Wednesday night. On Thursday morning, he got up very early and made some tea. "What am I going to do?" he thought. "They're going to send me to prison because I stole that old woman's bag. But I'm going to say sorry. Sorry to the court, sorry to the old woman, sorry to everybody. Then perhaps I can get out of prison after, what did my lawyer say? Only 18 months. OK, so I go to prison. But I don't want to lose that £5 million. I want the court to believe it was my ticket." He drank his tea and remembered his meeting with Sally Cash. "They're not going to like you, Jason. They're going to think this is a nasty young man." "OK," Jason thought. "I'm going to do something nice. What can I do? Yes, I know. Give some of the money away. I can give it to that charity, Help the Children. They send doctors and nurses to Africa and India. I saw them on television last Christmas. They always need money. Wonderful! People can't say I'm nasty after that." Help the Children had a charity shop in the middle of the town, and at 9 o'clock Jason was outside the door. There were 2 women in the shop. "Good morning," said the older woman. "Can we help you? Are you looking for some cheap clothes?" "No," said Jason. "I want to give you some money." "That's nice of you," said the younger woman. "Yes," Jason said. "I want to give £500,000 to Help the Children." £500? said the older woman. "That's wonderful." No, said Jason. "Not £500, £500,000. The younger woman looked at him. "Have you got £500,000? "Of course I have," said Jason. "Well, I haven't got the money now. It's at the court. But I want you to have it." The older woman looked at the younger woman and then at Jason. "You haven't got any money. Go away." "Yes, I have. I won the lottery," said Jason. "OK, listen. Let's say £1 million. How about that? £1 million for Help the Children." The younger woman opened the door, and the older woman said, "Go away. We don't want you here." On Thursday afternoon, Edwin Jones was in the office of Sunshine Lotteries with Mr. David Ray. He told Mr. Ray the story of Emma Carter and her winning numbers. "Look, Mr. Jones," said Mr. Ray. "Mr. Williams had the winning ticket, so he gave him a cheque for the money. I'm sorry, but I can't help you, or Mrs. Carter." "But it wasn't Williams's ticket. It was Mrs. Carter's." "You can't prove that, Mr. Jones. All lottery tickets look the same. They don't have names on them." "I can prove it," said Edwin Jones. "Listen, Mrs. Carter's ticket is different. You see, she always gets the same numbers, and every week she puts an X on her ticket." He told Mr. Ray about Mrs. Carter's son in Australia. Then he took a lottery ticket out of his pocket. "This is an old ticket. Look, Mrs. Carter always puts an X here. Please go and look at the winning ticket. Now." Mr. Ray went away and came back 5 minutes later. His face was unhappy. "Well?" said Edwin Jones. "I don't know," Mr. Ray said. "All the tickets go through the computer many times, so it's difficult to see." "Mr. Ray, is there an X on that ticket, or isn't there?" Mr. Ray looked angrily at Edwin Jones. "Perhaps there is, and perhaps there isn't," he said. "But what does an X prove? Perhaps hundreds of people write an X on their lottery ticket. Perhaps it's Mrs. Carter's X, but how do we know? Tell me that, Mr. Jones." "I can't tell you, but the police can. Now, Mr. Ray, please call your bank and stop that cheque. Next, give that lottery ticket to the police. They're going to want it." Mr. Ray looked unhappy. "Yes, all right," he said. "Then you need a lawyer," said Mr. Jones, "because Mrs. Carter wants her money, and she wants it now." On Thursday afternoon, Jason Williams went to Sally Cash's office and told her about Help the Children and the women in the shop. Sally looked tired. "Jason, she said, "what is all this? I don't want to listen to more lies." "I'm telling the truth. I went into the Help the Children shop and they didn't believe me. They said, 'You haven't got any money. Go away.' Please telephone them, Miss Cash. I want to give them £1 million. Please tell them that." "But," said Sally Cash, "but your lottery cheque is at the court." "Yes, I know. But when I get the money, I want to give £1 million to Help the Children. I thought about it very carefully. I won all this money in the lottery, and I want to do something good with it. All those little children in Africa and India. I want to help them." Sally looked at him for a minute. "Please," said Jason, "please help me. You wanted to help me. You told me that." "Okay," Sally said suddenly. "I believe you. You want to give away £1 million. She thought for a second. "Write a letter to Help the Children. Write it here, now. Tell them about the £1 million and put your name on the letter. I'm going to put my name on the letter too, and take the letter to the charity's office now. Okay?" Chapter 7. So who's going to win? On Thursday evening, Sally Cash went home. When she arrived, her husband Colin was in the living room. "Hi," Colin said. "Did you have a good day?" "Not bad," Sally said. "I'm working on a very interesting case. It's going to be on the news tonight, I think. Let's put the television on." After about 10 minutes, the newsreader said, And now for some news about Sunshine Lotteries. The winner of last Saturday's lottery was Jason Williams. He had the winning ticket, and Sunshine Lotteries gave him a cheque for £5 million. Now, Mr. Williams wants to give £1 million to the charity Help the Children. But is it Mr. Williams's money? Mrs. Emma Carter says that it isn't. This is Mrs. Carter's story. In the town last Saturday afternoon, a young man hit her on the head and snatched her bag. And in that bag was a lottery ticket, the ticket with the winning numbers. Mrs. Carter remembers the numbers very well, she says. So, is it Jason Williams's ticket or Mrs. Carter's ticket? Who's going to get the money? We have a lawyer with us here, so let's ask him that question. The lawyer talked very interestingly. "Who's that?" asked Colin. "That's old Sam Green," said Sally. "He's a good lawyer. He's working for Sunshine Lotteries, I think." "And who are you working for, Sally?" "Jason Williams." "And he snatched this woman's bag, yes?" said Colin. "Is he going to go to prison, do you think?" "Perhaps," Sally said. "But when he comes out, he's going to have £5 million, or £4 million. "But it's Emma Carter's money," Colin said. "It was her ticket in her bag. Of course it was." "Well, she says it was," said Sally. "But how do we know? She's an old woman. Old people forget things easily. Perhaps she thought about her lottery numbers but forgot to buy a ticket that day." "So the bag snatcher wins, eh?" said Colin. He looked at Sally. "He hits an old woman on the head and wins £5 million. Wonderful!" "I know," Sally said. "It's difficult to like Jason Williams, it's true. He has a wife and child, but his wife left him because he hit her and the baby. But we must be careful. Perhaps he is telling the truth about the lottery ticket." "Never," said Colin. "When the case comes to court, they're going to believe Mrs. Carter, not Jason Williams. He's nasty." "No, he isn't. He wants to give £1 million to help the children. People are going to like that. What a nice young man." Colin laughed. "Lawyers," he said. "So, who's going to win, Sally?" he asked. "The lawyers, of course. £5 million is a lot of money, and we're going to have a wonderful time. There's a lot of us, you see. There's Mrs. Carter's lawyer, Jason's wife's lawyer, the lawyer for Help the Children, the lawyer for Sunshine Lotteries, and me, Jason's lawyer. We're going to talk about it in court for days and days. And lawyers are expensive. When we finish, a lot of that £5 million is going to be our money." Sally smiled happily. "Colin, shall we get a new car? A Mercedes, perhaps?"